Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while, I know. But today I wanted to film something fun and I thought sharing my fall favorites with you would be a great thing to film today. I woke up this morning in a great mood. It was like 56 degrees outside when I was walking Nittany, and I was like, this is what fall is all about, y'all. This is what it is. And it just put me in some kind of energetic mood, and I can't get mad in cooler temperatures. I just can't. It's just what I was built to love, and that's all she wrote there. So today we're going to be talking about a little bit of fashion, a little bit about beauty, maybe some skincare, and I hope you love it. As a matter of fact, I know you're going to love it. So let's get into it, guys. First of all, I want to talk about what I am currently wearing. I absolutely love it. It is from Avara. I know you've probably heard of it if you are into fashion and love all things girly, puff sleeves, animal prints, just the cutest pieces, I think, or I feel Avara is where it's at. If you want a cute outfit for Thanksgiving, for the holidays, any type of holiday, any type of event, Avara is one of the first places I go and shop. And by all means, this isn't sponsored or anything. I'm just sharing what I love. If you're anything like me, sometimes it's difficult to find something really good that you feel confident in wearing, where you don't have to really fuss about, is it going to fit me too tight? Is it going to be too conservative? Is it going to be fun? Is it not too fun? Like, sometimes when we're invited to an event, we want to, number one, dress appropriately. Number two, dress our age. But that doesn't necessarily mean we have to wear dresses to our ankles. It doesn't mean we have to wear something that's maybe 2 sizes larger than our normal size should be. So I think Avara is really good at choosing those pieces for the everyday woman. If you want to dress casually, if you want to elevate it a little bit. They also have accessories and everything. So I really love Avara for that. They've come a long way. They've definitely evolved every single year, I feel. When she comes out with her new collections, I'm like, okay, this isn't good for my pocketbook, but it's going to be darn good for my wardrobe and my confidence. And so I definitely love, I'm going to insert a clip here. I definitely love the puff sleeve. I am an animal print lover, and to the core. I think that when done right, I think that it could be really spectacular. So, and then when you accessorize it, I'm not overly accessorizing. It's Friday. I was doing a little admin work for my desk in my office here. I wasn't really too interested in overly, accessorizing today. So, but I really love the puff sleeve on this dress. I love the flirtiness about it. I like the length. I'm 5'3" for reference. And I really love the length of this dress where it hits. Anything below the knee on me makes me look frumpy. It makes me look shorter than what I am. And so I'm always trying to get a little bit more height, create the illusion. So I'm always going for clear heels, pointed toes, shorter mini dresses, but not the kind where when you bend over, you're going to show everything. So that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a length that is good for your height. So if you don't know how to, find that out, Google it, ask ChatGPT. I don't know what you have to do, but I have found that for my body frame and my height, 5'3", there is a fine line, and that fine line hits right above the knee. If I go any longer than that, it's going to be a problem, okay? And we're not talking about, when we talk about midi dresses or maxi dresses, that's something different. Those are meant to be and fall at a certain length. So those, we just know that they're going to be way past the knee. That's a different type of style. But when we're talking about mini length, that's what I'm talking about. So definitely recommend this dress. They have so many other dresses. I'm going to talk about another one that I am going to actually wear for Thanksgiving, and that's this one right here. It has just all the fall colors, beautiful blue tones, your caramels, your oranges, your browns. It has that little flirty action, and I love how it's like a baby doll shift type of dress. Those, I just always, kind of like get drawn to those because they just look so good on anybody that is a petite height. So I love it. They have so many other dresses in the same sort of style each and every season. So you kind of have to circle around again with the Avara because they're always sneaking in same styles, but different prints and colors and that sort of thing. So definitely love this one. I'm definitely going to wear this on Thanksgiving. I'm undecided whether I'm going to wear it with the pointed kitten heel or with maybe a pair of like the shorter booties. I'm not really sure yet, but definitely doing the dress. And I also love it because it's roomy. So, Thanksgiving, we're going to be eating, grazing all day. And, that's what's fun about it. That one day to look forward to this amazing food, amazing company, family, friends. And you don't want to be restricted and constricted and tight and just worrying about like calories and feeling a certain way. You want to feel comfortable, loose, confident in what you're wearing, and you're there to have a good time and to eat all day long, because that's honestly, in my opinion, one of the only days out of the whole year that you can kind of just do whatever you want. So you should do it in style. So it's been a couple of years since my family has gotten together for Thanksgiving, and I'm super excited because ever since the kids started college, they have jobs as well. And so when it comes to, coming together, getting together, everyone has their own schedule now. So I'm really excited that this year we are all getting together for Thanksgiving. And so that means my opportunity to take a family photo. Since I was a little girl, I always, wanted to be that mom that, had all the photos and every year take a family photo. I think it's important, just for family unity and to also have that documented, because everyone changes as we get older and everything. We just change so much. And so being able to have those photos to, just kind of look over throughout the years and stuff, it's just so nice. And I absolutely love that. And so I'm excited because we're going to take another family photo. And so with saying that, I wanted to have a really pretty dress. And so I found this dress on Amazon. It's black and white, but it does come in other colors. I love the length. I'm going to wear it with white booties, just like it's styled here. But you can also style it with, I have these really pretty Sam Edelman pointed toe kitten heels. They are so comfortable straight out of the box. They're real leather and you don't really have to break them in. They're just soft and just comfortable, and they're a kitten heel. So you really can't go wrong. And so you can definitely pair that with this dress. But I love the flowiness of it. I love the flirty sleeve. It's not too much of a puff sleeve detail, but it does have a little flowiness to it. So it kind of gives the illusion of a bubble, puff sleeve. And I really like the black and white floral print of this dress. It is so cute, and I just felt chic wearing it. So, and it's a very simple dress. And so I think for family photos, I think it's perfect. And when it comes to family photos, you don't have to always wear browns and burgundies and things like that. You can, style it however you want. So it's your family photo, no matter what season it is, make it your own. I want to talk about 2 beauty products that have been really working with my vibe, okay? The first one is a concealer. This concealer is amazing. I'm always looking for the next best thing, okay? I have it on today, and what I like about it is I am getting to the age where I don't want to feel that I have makeup on, but I do want the coverage. I do want to look put together. I want my skin to look evened out. And so, I've been kind of on the hunt for the next best concealer. So I found this one by Estee Lauder, and it's the Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer. And what it's meant to do is just basically give you the coverage that you need, but it's also buildable. So if one layer is not enough for you, you can build it up, and it's still not going to feel cakey, which is beautiful. You're like speaking my language when you're telling me it's not going to feel cakey, right? Especially because I live in Florida and it gets so hot the majority of the time that, cakiness and Florida just does not mix well. It's like oil and water. So whenever they came out with this concealer, I tried it out, and right away I knew that I was going to love it. It doesn't settle into your fine lines or wrinkles. It doesn't give you that dry, cakey look underneath your eye area. It dries right on top of your skin, so it doesn't necessarily absorb into the skin, and it's just so perfect. And you don't even have to set this. I know there's a lot of you that love setting your concealer, but with this, you can just apply it. And what I like to do is I love to just kind of like let it dry out a little bit and then blend it out with a dampened beauty blender or beauty sponge. And then that's it. That's all you have to do. It looks beautiful until nighttime when you take and remove all your makeup, which I'm just floored. My color is in 1W. The color tones or the shades are a little iffy because 1W you would think would be so light for me, but it works. But then again, I'm that person that does love I like contouring my face. So I do like a brighter under eye, and I don't like it to be the same color as my foundation. So I feel that that makes for a more youthful look. I also feel that it contours your face a little bit, so it makes you just look more awake and just more alive, in my opinion. But everyone has your own way of doing their makeup. So you do you. If you like to match your foundation to your concealer, go ahead and do that. They do have a wide range of shades, so you're bound to find your shade, but it's going fast because it's so popular now. Everyone wants to get their hands on it. So I would keep that in mind. Another one is a powder. It's a translucent setting powder. It's called Celestial Light. It's basically a setting powder / light catcher. So you would think that this would have glitter particles or something or another of that concept, but it doesn't. When I applied, I was kind of nervous because, you know, whenever you're in your 40s, like I am, you immediately think, okay, glittery glow, that's going to accentuate fine lines. That's going to make me look older than what I am. No, thank you. But it's actually not even like that. It blew my mind. It really did. I was like, going in very softly, very lightly with this powder and this brush. And then once I started applying it more, I was like, oh, wow, this gives you like the most amazing glow, but it's not like, you know, you're not going to look sweaty. You're not going to look oily or any of that stuff. It is just the prettiest glow. I actually have it on right now, and I'm looking in the viewfinder if you're wondering where my eyes are looking. So this is it, and it's not like, there's no settling into fine lines, okay? There's no filter on this camera too. So I absolutely love it. It is the prettiest powder, and my only regret is not picking it up sooner because people have been talking about this powder and saying how wonderful it is. But, you know, I've just kind of been like, the glow is going to make me look older, and I'm not for that look. It was quite the opposite. So I'm going to recommend it because it's been such a beautiful addition to my makeup collection, and I've taken it everywhere. On the last couple of trips I've been on, I've been to Nashville, I've been to Charleston, I've been to Miami and New York, and on every trip I've taken this, and even especially at night, whenever I'm taking photos, I love taking my Canon G7X with me at night and shooting with flash, and it just, wow, guys, perfect match made in heaven. Okay, let's talk about some skincare that I have been absolutely loving. And if you've been around here for quite some time, you know that I am a skincare junkie and a beauty junkie, and I love it all. So the first product is an under eye cream. It is by the brand 8 Saints. It looks like this, and it has a stainless steel applicator, which is really nice, especially in the morning time when you wake up and you're a little bit puffy or maybe dealing with allergies. But what this does is it is a plumping eye cream. So when you apply it, it immediately kind of like, it has caffeine, it has green tea, it has like peptides. And so it just kind of like tingles. It's really cooling, and immediately you feel that under eye area is just becoming smoother. And then when you go over top with like concealer and stuff, it's just, I don't know. It is just magical, to be honest. So I ran out of my first tube, and I just had to scoop it up. Another thing that I've been loving, and it's kind of been making my life easy, is it's a product by Kiehl's, and it is their Better Screen UV Serum. It's a very lightweight SPF 50, and this one is with collagen peptides. And it says it helps visibly correct fine lines, uneven skin tone, and dull skin. And what I like about it is you can still apply your makeup over top. It doesn't mess with the chemistry of your makeup. It just gives you a really nice sheen, but then it dries down a little bit, and you just really feel like your skin's hydrated in like the most positive way. It's not going to be like slippery and slidey and oily feeling. None of that's going to be going on. Unless you're already oily, then I don't know, because I have combination skin, so I don't really have an issue with this one. But if you have oily skin, that may be where it differs. But wanted to mention this because we are going into the winter months, and people typically think, oh, if it's not as sunny outside, then I don't have to wear SPF, but that's not true. So don't listen to that. You always have to protect your skin, no matter if the sun's in or if the sun's out. Those UVA and UVB rays are still shooting through. So always protect your skin no matter the weather. Okay, so I just have the thing where I just apply it. It's a part of my morning skincare routine, and that's it. No messing around there. Another product is by Medicube. I know you've probably heard about it. It's all over Amazon. It's considered Korean beauty, which is, oh my gosh, have you seen their skin? Like, it's amazing. And this is the PDRN Pink Peptide Serum. And this is great for uneven skin tone, for fine lines, wrinkles, hydration, all of that stuff. It's basically an anti-aging product. Very lightweight. I use this as part of my nighttime skincare routine, and it is beautiful. I've noticed my skin changing before my eyes in as little as 2 weeks, guys. And I'm no doctor. I'm not a dermatologist. Disclaimer there. But Korean skincare and beauty really works. And that's why so many people are using it, because they're seeing a difference in the most positive way with their skin when they're incorporating K-beauty. So the last skincare product that I have is bee venom. It's a bee venom serum. Comes this little tiny little bottle, and it's like one of these dropper things. So this is what I apply to my skin every night before any other skincare product. This is the very first thing. I shake it up really well, and then I apply it. And this is like natural Botox. Okay, so I use this all over my forehead, all over my face. I bring it down to my neck and my chest area. And it just really helps with hydration. It tingles a little bit, especially if you have sensitive skin, but that's just the bee venom. And there's nothing alarming about it. And as you use it, this is my second bottle of this, but as you use it, you'll notice that tingling won't happen as much. So it's like your face or your skin builds like a tolerance to it a little bit. Not a tolerance, but like a tolerance to the tingling, or I should say maybe the sensitivity to the product. I'm really happy with where my skin is at right now, and I attribute it to the products that I'm currently using. So anyways, that is all for skincare today. Those have been my fall favorites right now. I told you I didn't want to make this a super long video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for staying till the end if you did. I will link everything down below for your convenience, and if you're new here, please don't leave until you hit that subscribe button. And everyone else, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!